All right, and we are back with our final conversation for this morning, and it's all about the City Council Super Sale. And we are joined by two wonderful individuals who are no strangers to us. At this point, we're
you guys are the
I know want to
stars.
introduce them
Yeah.
name. Just put
Guys,
them
you know who
aside.
they are. Let's start.
So we have none other than Erin Garnett, and she's communications manager at the Belize City Council, as well as Miss Melecia McDougal, and she's a local economics manager at the Belize City Council.
Good morning, ladies.
Good morning.
We're back. It's a pleasure.
It's always a pleasure to have both of you because we know usually when both of you guys, ladies, come on the show, our viewers have their ears wide open and their eyes glued because something is happening where we'll either get some amazing deals, we'll have a chance to go out and meet with friends there on the street, something. So, what are we here to talk about this morning?
Back to school super sale.
Back to school super sale.
You know,
Erin.
whenever we come, we always bring news, and it's always something that you can do as a family. And so this Saturday, August 5th, on downtown Albert Street, we have our back to school edition super sale, which is actually one of the biggest that we have each year, just because this one is such a necessity for parents and kids. And so we have our major back to school players as usual. We have Angelus, we have Golden Bay, A&R, Fulltech, Cybertronics, we have Uniform Stop. And so each super sale is very unique, as you know. Each one has a different theme. So in addition to all of the usual sales you get on makeup and clothes and electronics and all of those things, we have our back to school players. So that makes this one really unique.
All right.
And this year, actually, there's a combo. There is.
Yeah, they have really great combo deals from places like Cybertronics and Fulltech Systems, where you would get a brand new laptop or tablet for your child, and then also get a backpack with it, or also get a printer with it as part of like a bundle deal. I mean, so this is something that's like not to be missed this Saturday.
Patum Dollar is also teaming up with Angela Express as well
To
for
do
raffles.
a raffle.
Yes.
Oh yeah, I think you can win up
To
to
do
like
raffles,
$500 for your back to school needs.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
it's gonna be great.
There's a lot happening. There really is a lot happening.
Let's take it back a little
Dissect
bit.
it.
Yeah, let's take it back a little bit because I want to know first, what number are we at as it relates to the super sales we've been having so far from the Belize City Council? And let's also talk about the reason why you guys decided to have these sales in the first place.
Well, I would definitely need to get back to you with the number.
Yeah, it's
been,
a lot.
It launched in like 2018, and then we had a little break in COVID. So I definitely need to get back to you with the exact number. But it has been so many years, and it's something that we definitely see continuing for as long as possible. How Super Sale really came about is that this was actually the brainchild of Mayor Wagner. And at the time, there were a lot of people, but she was getting a little, slower, a little bit dead. And people were mostly going to Chetumal. And he kept seeing this, and he said, but why can't we keep it at home, support each other, support our local entrepreneurs, and bring back downtown, revitalize Albert Street? And so that's how it really started. And honestly, Super Sale started off with like 20 businesses, that first Super Sale. It was a great starting point. And since then, it has just been built to over 100 businesses now. At this point, we never have a super sale with less than 100 participants.
That's true.
So that's really great to go from like 20 to over 100.
That's a big leap.
Definitely.
Yeah. I mean,
I think it's really become like a part of our society at this point. It's something like everybody knows what the super sale is. And I always argue, and I'm pretty sure, to me, this is pretty accurate. You guys could correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure it is definitely the largest shopping experience in the country at this point.
Yeah.
For sure. I think, especially one that takes place as often as you guys provide it, because we were thinking that it happened every month, because I feel like I see you guys often. And that's
We come
why
to
I said,
time.
okay, if it's not every month, how often have we guys had you
it's
here
like 4
for
or
this
5
year?
a year. Just because we give vendors time to restock and, to get back to,
let's
But you
talk
also
a bit-
see us so often because we also have other events.
So
Definitely.
Definitely.
Throughout the year.
We have revival concerts.
Yep,
we have
community
like,
events,
festivals.
right,
We have
right.
our Culture Night coming
Yes.
up again.
That is,
It's gonna be August 19th this
that
year.
is in
I think
the-
you were there last year.
Right,
yeah, we're
yeah.
gonna have another one.
So, in terms of the back to school sale, I know that a lot of parents, they put their money aside for this month.
Yes.
Especially these first 2 to 3 weeks in August to purchase their items. And with the cost of goods going up across the country, I know parents would be hoping that they could get deals and great deals, if not at this super sale, then somewhere else. But you guys are telling us that they can go out
This
there
is
and
the
get
place.
deals
Yeah.
on uniforms, on undergarments, on books
Shoes,
and
yeah.
shoes
Everything,
and all
it
of
sounds
these
like.
things.
Yeah. Just to get
Backpack
into
supplies.
some of the
Yeah.
sales that are going to
Go
be
right
available.
ahead.
I know Angela's is going to be having up to 30% off
Wow.
on back to school items and a little performance by Hubei I'm hearing as well.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Angela's Press on-
Angela's Press,
okay.
yes, they are going big this
Yeah,
year for
yeah.
a back to school event.
I'm hopeful they get the
I know
opportunity to,
Broadus is gonna
to
do
complete their
20%
setup
off,
this
right?
year.
They're gonna have, Broadus is
Yes,
gonna do 20%
20%
off
off
on
school
back to
supplies, right.
items. And then again, the bundles where you get a tablet, but you also get a printer, a backpack with that. So those are really things to look forward to. And I know back to school has changed so much. It's becoming a little bit more technological when we're talking about
Yeah.
supplies,
True.
right? It's
Yes.
not just textbooks now. It's calculators. And I remember going to school, and some calculators are like $100.
Yeah.
When you get to
Yeah.
certain forms, those become very
That's
expensive.
very true.
Yeah, so you guys will, in terms of traffic, let's talk a bit about how it will work in the downtown area for those who are interested in going and the streets that may be inaccessible when you get to this event.
What we always say about back to school super sale is, or all super sales, it's basically like a giant block party.
Yeah.
And so we're blocking off from right after Spring Bridge all the way up to like Doonies.
Okay.
And so when we're talking about visiting or stopping by, it's really just to find one of those side streets that are
Streets to
available
park.
and walk on over. It's a
Yeah.
very much open community event. So you're not going to be parking like directly in front of a store or anything, right?
And in-
it's basically just walking over,
And in
finding a
terms
nice
of
spot.
security, what's that going to be like? 'Cause that's always a concern.
I mean, it's
I have to
always
ask.
a concern, and it's one that we take very seriously. For security, we always partner with the Belize Police Department along with our in-house enforcement unit. And so for each one, they discuss with us what all our elements are going to be happening and what areas they need to be in. And so that's always our security plan.
What I really enjoy about these events that you guys have, for instance, like the super sale, there's an opportunity for the parents to stretch their dollar, but there's also an area for the kids to
It's fun.
Yeah.
have some fun as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's talk about that.
Or
What do you
kids
guys
zone.
have
We have
planned
an
this
extended
year?
kids
We have
zone
an
this
extended-
year. For every
It's gonna
single
be a
event,
big-
it's kind of our signature that because we always promote family-oriented events. We always have like a free kids zone where we always encourage you, please do not drop off your kids, please stay with them. But for this super sale, it's our back to school edition. And for a little back to school treat, we're also going to be doing our splash zone.
Ooh.
So in addition to trampolines and bouncy houses and face painting, we also have a splash zone which includes 2 pools and a little middle like a little mini slide for the really smaller kids. And so our splash zone is going to be right next to Belize Bank in that little cement area by Battlefield Park. So that's going to be like a back to school treat, like a last
Yeah.
hurrah of the summer.
Love it.
In terms
Alas,
of
but fit for the
the,
summer.
in
What
terms
fit?
of
Mel.
the businesses and the economic benefits the businesses as well. I would imagine a huge part of the constant commitment is the fact that they are also seeing the
Yeah.
benefits of this in terms of gathering this large crowd at one location to come and stop and shop. Let's talk a bit about how this is boosting the local economy in Belize City.
Well, initially, when it started, like Erin said, it was pretty much to get the economy going and lively up the
area.
place a little bit, right? So what we wanted to do was to get the downtown businesses engaged with our vendors, or not vendors, but our consumers, so that they can see some of the value that they're missing out on Albert Street. So with us partnering with other vendors and bringing them down, it actually opens up that opportunity for more sales, for more foot traffic, and of course for more people to benefit, not only just the the vendors, but the consumers as well. So for them to engage the consumers, they would of course have to give something back to them, which is of course, we all love sale. We just want to hear, we don't care what the
Just want
pan
to hear a
sale.
deal.
I hear that store, they got sale, I'm coming, I don't even care where you got pan sale.
Yes.
Sale, that's the word. So when you hear that, you literally start that engine in people's mind. I need to go see what they go on down there. And even if it is that you don't buy what is on sale, you buy. You buy something. So the stores are engaged. You open that opportunity for economic movement, which is excellent. One of the other things is what this does is it also encourages entrepreneurs to get up and make something of themselves, to display themselves, to showcase what they have, to tell you this is also happening. So even if it is that you don't need it, like I said, you will be like, oh, okay, this exists. You might not need it today, but you will need it maybe the next super sale. So the opportunity for a super sale is to open up opportunities for you to buy, or for you to buy at a very reasonable cost. So the item that you might see today that may not be on sale might be on sale another time. And like Erin said, there's a theme going. So there are certain themes that will be, that people will be highlighting to be on sale because of the theme of the event. So it really gives that agitation that you need, you know, to kind of go out and see what's going on. And that literally creates the movement that we need, so that the downtown area can be a little bit more vivacious and welcoming. Because sales are welcoming.
What's the average discount price across the board?
20%.
20%?
Yes.
But you have stores going higher?
Definitely so.
30%?
Yep. Yes, we do.
50%?
Yes, we do.
100%?
Well, there is those buy one get one free kind of situation. So you don't know. You never know. You never know. You have to go out there. You have, like I say, you have to agitate these questions, right?
I like that I see, and we mentioned it earlier, some technology stores. Right?
Tech Systems, Cybertronics. I know Cellular World is also having sales and bundle deals for back to school as well.
Okay. I would imagine you guys saw it as important to have these stores.
Definitely,
as well. Just given the direction that education is heading in.
Wow. I mean, since COVID, online has been, it's a different landscape now.
Right. Yeah. So there is a need for that. Now, you go ahead.
Yeah, I noticed that you guys also had something there for uniforms. So around this time, if I know that there are persons that decide they want to sew or they just want to buy the uniforms ready-made.
So we have uniform stuff as well as Mikado having deals as well out there. So, you know, pick and choose.
Yeah.
Pick and choose.
Now, when it comes to purchasing textbooks, is there anything available for parents that have not been able to get all the textbooks they need?
Well, there are two options here. I know last year we had a young man out there and he had this really great booth and he had a bunch of used textbooks. And I know a lot of parents found some use in that. And also, actually, this is a great business opportunity for parents who have kids who are out of school now, who have these textbooks put up. You could get a little booth out there, a regular 10 by 10, and you could sell these textbooks. There are parents now who would really need them.
I mean, that's a good idea. That might be a good idea for me. I might start to go around
collect
and ask
them
people
and
for
then,
textbooks and then
it's
buy
a
a
great business
boot
opportunity.
and sell.
Buy a boot and sell.
Think about it.
There
It's
you
still time.
go. All right.
I like that.
And is there availability for boots still?
Yes. We want finance space for you, trust me.
You know,
even with
We're
Joy,
not telling no space.
this is an opportunity for us to connect vendors and consumers. So there's never going to be a time when we say, no, you cannot come into the super sale. We'll find a spot. I mean, downtown Albert Street, it's pretty long. So we'll go down as much as we need to make sure everybody is accommodated.
Is there any participation from financial institutions?
Yes,
because
there
I know
is.
sometimes people
back
want
to school
a back-to-school
loans is a thing. It's a necessity for some. And so we have Belize Bank, Atlantic Bank, and Quartz Loans out there offering back-to-school loan opportunities.
Okay.
So really the ecosystem is it's just a perfect one-stop.
Financial need, textbooks, uniforms, technology. I mean, it's a whole back-to-school ecosystem.
Okay.
In addition to our usual sales on clothing and makeup and appliances and everything else that we usually have.
So this is on August.
This is this Saturday, August 5th.
Saturday.
This Saturday, August 5th on Albert Street.
And then coming up after that, There's a
It's-
cultural
Yes.
event. Let's talk a bit
After
about that.
Super Sale,
Yes.
I mean, we always have some packed months.
Yeah,
so
I know,
this
right?
Saturday is our back to school edition Super Sale, and then August 19th Saturday we're going to be having our second annual Culture Night. So Culture Night is something really cool, something we've been wanting to do for a while. We did it for the first time last year, and it was basically a night of just embracing diversity in Belize. And we always encourage people to wear cultural attire if they feel so. We have so many food options. We have hudut, we have
Indian,
caldo,
Indian,
tamales, Indian.
Indian.
Tacos.
We
It's
have
calling me
Chinese
because I love Indian
dumplings.
food.
I mean, there are so many options. I know this
Yes.
year we definitely have like some pepper food. I don't know if I'm not here.
I don't even know what that is.
Chicken
Pepper
food
what?
in a pepper sauce.
Okay, so
Okay.
pepper food that
Oh my
basically.
God.
That chicken
Like,
foot?
like a
Yes,
liboka, yeah, that's
that
chicken
chicken
foot,
foot.
but
My
it's
God, that's what it
super.
Only hear about that. Yeah, you get it. You guys go out. You add a bowl of chicken
That's
foot.
chicken foot, but
Yeah.
it's spicy.
No,
And
but
here's the
that's
thing, I know
saucy
that
and nice.
people might attack me, but I don't like chicken foot.
Because you've never tried it this way
I
before.
think it's a
Before.
delicacy.
Not
I
boca.
think
You never
it's a
had it.
delicacy.
I'm telling you.
I like chicken neck.
Okay, that's something.
Yeah, that is, but isn't there a dish like that as well?
I don't know.
Like a chicken neck and
But
I
neck
think-
and back, yes.
Culture Night is such a time for embracing diversity, and we
Yeah.
have performances. We have Jankuna performances.
Nice.
We have a lot going on. We have some jazz, steel pan, and so it's just like a fun, chill night. A time to bring out. I know there's. I forgot. I think his name is Hussein. We had him last year, and he did Mayan plated like artifacts, and it was really beautiful. So it's a time to embrace culture, see new things, and try new foods.
Yeah. Wonderful.
I was actually at the
At the
last
culture night.
one, last culture night, and I left with some hudut. Man, it was amazing,
My
and they
family
hooked me
Savannah.
up proper. I tell you, I
What's
paid.
a proper hookup?
Oh
I
my
mean,
goodness.
loaded, fully loaded. I paid $15 and I got all I needed. No, I mean, not
My
pigtail,
mom
you know,
does
for
that,
it.
and it's.
You see,
Yeah,
you see,
pigtail,
there's
I
there's a
pigtail
line you
addition
don't
to
cross.
it.
No, pineapple on pizza is a line you don't cross.
No, you could put pineapple on pizza.
Oh
You
my
could put
goodness.
ketchup on garnaches. But when you start talking about pigtail in a hudut,
Try.
we'd
Add
have
a
an
little
issue.
something.
Oh my
It does add a
God.
little
I don't know
something,
if
but I
anybody
think
allowed
that
to,
is.
but my mother Garfuna, so she could do what
All
she
right,
want with
well,
the
see,
hood.
while you might
She
can't
gotta
argue.
pass.
She could do what she want with the hood.
Well, we know that you guys will be here later to speak more about that, and we can
Definitely.
further carry out this
Yeah.
debate on pigtail and hudut or not pigtail.
Oh my God, I will too. Yeah.
I have to
Perhaps
try
we
it.
can bring a bowl for him.
I have to try it before I knock it, but I
Yeah.
see it and it's like, I don't know what culture that is to have
Paul, careful now.
pigtail in hudut.
I think
right?
it's just a little added, you know, a little added. Yeah.
But yeah, lots to look forward to all the time, and we will be back.
Yes,
But this
yes.
Saturday,
This Saturday.
Super
Yep.
Sale back to
When
school.
does it begin? What time?
10 a.m. to 6 p.m.
10 to
But for
6.
this one particularly, parents usually come early
Yeah,
with a list.
yeah, they do.
so
So from
be ready,
probably
be
from
ready.
9:30 and they
Be ready, be ready.
All right. Well, guys, we appreciate the information as always. I wanted to ask, do you guys have any sponsors that you'd like to highlight?
Or anybody
well,
like to
all
talk?
super sales are really just a Belize City Council sponsored event. But we do want to thank all of our really businesses that
Yeah.
have been with us from the start, and businesses that have joined and never stopped coming to Super Sale, because Super Sale would not be Super Sale without the vendors who make this possible.
Yes. Right.
In addition to all of the work that the Belize City Council does put in. So really, we can't wait to see you guys Saturday. We have live entertainment, food, drinks, kids zone, splash zone, and
And
major
awesome
deals.
deals.
Yes.
Yes.
Super Furia. They will, yes, they will.
Yeah,
They
are
will
good.
be
Well,
be
I know
gracing
that's
the
a party
stage.
already. That's a
Yep,
block party now.
definitely.
And
Super Sale
so Super
block party.
Furia, maybe Hubie.
He will be for Angela's first years. We have Alex on Steel Pan. We have some Blue
Alex.
Steel songs.
Yeah.
So I mean, shopping and
Party.
entertainment,
Yeah.
drinks and food, something
Yeah.
for everybody as always.
There you
Excellent.
go.
Any last words, Miss Melecia?
Well, no, Erin covered it all.
All right.
All right,
Well, ladies,
I'm a
thank you. It's
saleswoman.
a pleasure as always. Every time you guys come here, we know it's good news. So we are looking forward to this Saturday's super sale. And hopefully these parents can get these back to school deals. All righty.
Thank
We're gonna
Thank
take
you.
we're gonna take our final break, and when we come back, we wrap things up.